Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here, and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Last time, I got all the platinum bolts and showed off all the skill points. And so today, I'm not on Oozla. Today, I'm gonna pretty much, not really finish the game, but show off a few of the things through the menu. But before doing so, I have a few things to explain. So one, this was actually this is a playthrough I was in the middle of, and I made a few realizations on how to get what's left in the game. So I even tested it to make sure. So I think we're good to go on that. So, so first off, I actually need to use the platinum bolts to get what's left. So to do so, I'm here near Slim Cognito. Now, the thing I never got to mention or say is that you could find Slim Cognito on different planets. 3 as far as I know. This is the first that you can find him on. Just get to the end of the grind rail course. The second time you will meet him, if you figure that out, that is on planet Tabora. When you're out in the desert, like more specifically, sort of not too far off of the town, like I can't say where, but you will find this button thing, is all I could say. It's out there. You'll find it. And the last place you can find him, and the most likely place you'll find him, is, of course, on Planet Doba with, or Planet Bolden, whatever it is. Planet Bolden, yeah, in Silver City. That's the most place you'll likely find him. So with all my platinum bolts, let's call him in. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to have all your weapons upgraded to the Mega/Ultra variants. I thought that was the case, but no, it isn't. So, we need to get all these mods. So, Acid Mod, Lock-On Mod, Shock Mod, Shock Mod, Lock-On Mod, Acid Mod, Lock-On, Acid, Lock-On, Acid, Lock-On, Acid, Lock-On, Acid, Lock-On, Shock, Shock, Acid, Acid, Lock-On, Shock, Acid, Lock-On, Lock-On. And there, we have every mod. Yep, it even shows the mods that we have. So, as they state, Lock-On mods allow you to lock on more effectively on enemies. Shock mods give off a little bit of electricity shock. Acid mods give off a bit of an acid effect, if I could show that somehow. Is that it? Yeah, that's all 3 of the mods. That's a great mod to have for this weapon. I do believe you also need to upgrade the Clank the Clank Zapper into the Clank Shocker to get everything. And no, it does not have a Mega variant, which is good, because why would you want to... This is pointless to level up. And as you can see, though, I was close to getting these 2 to the maximum, but I don't need to. If I had this on my PS3, it would be more worth it, though. So, now that that's done, I can now show some stuff off in the specials. So, skill points. I've already explained them. But the cheats here. Each cheat is worth 5 skill points. This is different, though. So, each 5 will give you a different little cheat here. So, Ratchet has a big head. I'll turn these on while I'm at it. Ratchet in a tux. Clank has a large noggin. Levels are mirrored. Actors have an oversized craniums. I won't turn this one on yet. And enemies have massive domes. As their name states, yes. So, Ratchet has a big head. Clank has a big head. The level is mirrored. Ratchet's in a nice tuxedo. If I can find some enemies to demonstrate the other... yeah, with it mirrored, it is kind of weird to control. Like, it's weird when you use the tank bot, for instance, because the controls are actually reversed for that as well, so... Oh, there they are. Big heads. Actors have craniums. That's when you encounter NPCs. So, let me disable some of those. Mirrored. Okay. Ratchet shows his funny side. Yes. Oh boy, this one's just too silly looking. I wish I could get like a better close-up of him. It's just so silly. Oh boy. Okay, and the last one, once you get all 30, is Beach Boy. Which, yes. Oh, Insomniac has a great sense of humor. It's a great sense of humor. Alright, let me disable that. Snow Dude. This one you can only get if you beat the Impossible Challenge on Planet Joba in the Megacorp game, so here I am. And he does have Ratchet's eyes. Aww. Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never really should sing this song, so I'll stop because it's going away. Okay, so back to normal. Okay, so the next special thing, movies. Ooh, okay. Okay, here we go. So, cinematics, that's just all the cutscenes in the game. Just as it says. Cork starts a new job. Cork gets to test the crotchetizer. Ouch! Okay. Credits. The making of video, I'm not going to show that. Cancel commercials. We'll see those. But let's look at the sketchbook. This is all in a cutscene, so I have no control over it. And I don't know how long it is. So yeah, we're getting some nice views of places that I could name. Ooh, it's that brawler. That no good B2 brawler. Chain Blade. Yep. He reminds me of Nasty Nork from Spyro. The Mactar Nebula. Yep, I was right. Thugs for Less. Gladiators. The Mother Beast. Ooh. Some enemy robots. Weapons. Disc. Oh, my phone went off. The Thugs for Less leader. The New Age Mystic. The one thug biker and the other. Some locations. Ratchet and Clank with that Insomniac moon and the different armors and weapons. Insomniac games. Oh, there's another thing I need to show off regarding that. And that's it. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect it to end like that. Cancel commercials. Oh, really? That's it? Were these really commercials they didn't use?
This is the test of the mini rocket gun, the rocket launcher from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando.
Duh. What were the ads to Going Commando? Just those two? Wow. What were the commercials to Going Commando like? Random stuff. Okay, so for these, to get these, how to get these. Clank's Day at Insomniac. To get this, you need to have all the skill points, all the weapons. Make sure they're fully upgraded just in case. Doesn't matter with the Mega and Ultra versions. And make sure you get all the mods to them. Sheet blasters. There's actually 2 ways to get this one, and I can actually show one of it. But to get this one, I think you just need to get all the weapons and get them all upgraded. Spacious Wars. You have this unlocked when you beat the game and get the random stuff menu. The same goes to paintings, I believe. Or is it? I don't remember. I think you have to unlock paintings. Endorsement deals, get all the weapons and get them upgraded, I guess. I don't remember. So let's look at Clank's day at Insomniac Games. 9 a.m. We arrived to work early in my vintage car. My smaller stature made it impossible for me to secure a license, so I let Ratchet drive. He seems to enjoy it. 9:10 a.m. At first, I was afraid of Larry, the security guard, but he is a pleasant fella once you get to know him. 9:15. Hi, Dad.
Larry.
Yeah. My olfactory sensors detected a strange smell in the elevator. Yep, those uncomfortable elevator moments. 9:20. Our front desk administrator, Demiire? I don't know how to say that name. Enjoys greeting the employees. Today I received the latest information on robot harassment in the workplace. 10 a.m. Angela has a great laugh. I love to regale her with my latest exploits. I tried to leave out the parts that may be a bit off color. Oh, and there is Phil, hard worker, keeps to himself. Which one? Oh, the guy in the closet? 10:40 a.m. Mr. Price found a multiplication error in my accounting report. This is the second one this year. Need to check my math circuits. Great to see Ted Price. 11 a.m. No matter how many times I explained the effect of carcinogens on the human anatomy, Dan refuses to give up that filthy habit. You know, that's kind of harsh considering that Dan's smoking is probably why he ended up dying later. Just saying. 11:30 a.m. The artist must be able to capture Ratchet's essence from every angle. This is his favorite part of the day, the big ham. 12 noon, lunchtime. We get free lunch every Friday. Today they were offering grease pudding. My favorite. 12:30. Captain Cork has got game. After splitting his spandex on his shot, he also got a new suit. 11 p.m. or 1 p.m. I never use the facility when Argus is in there. You talking about the guy or the monster? 11. Why do I keep saying 11? 1:30 p.m. Our testing department works tirelessly to find every bug in the game. I am unsure where they get their motivation. Gee, I wonder. 2 o'clock. Ratchet can sometimes be overzealous when letting off a little steam. That wall had it coming anyway. 3 o'clock. The mathematician is attempting to multiply himself again. I need to subtract this image from my memory banks. 3:45. Look, plumber's crack. Oh, I slay me. 4:20. Walter cast a magic missile, but he was blocked by my 6th level wizard shield spell. Step off, Walter. Step off. You talking about the guy or talking about the others? Are they actually playing Dungeons and Dragons? I mean, I've never played that, so I wouldn't know. 6 o'clock. Angela and Abe start their exercise program today. Abe says he gets his best ideas when running, like that idea for a solar-powered neck warmer. 9:30 p.m. Well, that is it for today. The cleaning crew arrives to get our office ready for tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, I gotta say, working at a game company seems really chill. Just the way how relaxed and laid back everything seems. Alright, sheep blasters. Alright, this is just basically a nice little homage to, like, Space Invaders and Galaga, basically. But you're shooting sheep. So, press X to shoot, and just avoid the sheep shots. There is another robot down there, and if you have a second controller plugged in, another player can play along with you, but I'm doing this on my own. There's no point to this other than that just a little something silly you can play. So yeah, it's just like Galaga / Space Invaders. Oh yeah, if you die, you just simply restart, I think. I want to see... I don't want to really see how far I can go, but I don't think it goes that far. And don't worry, if Player 2's not playing, Player 2 will never get shot staying down there. You can stay down there yourself and cheat. Gotcha. That's a big herd. I'm now kind of worried if Player 2 will get shot or not. Player 2, you better not get shot. Okay, it's just going up to 3, so let's just die. Die. There we go. Yeah, nothing bad happens. Just press triangle whenever you want to leave. There is another way to play that, and I will actually go to it. This should take us back to... Oops, wrong one. Yeah, that's bad. I don't really want to go there. But the other way to play it as early as you can without having to unlock it. With the dynamo, go back to Clank's apartment and that weird pyramid thing that's on the table near the TV, that's some kind of game console. Just make sure you have the dynamo on you and just use the dynamo and it will play the game. Alright, next up though. Spacious Wars. It's, again, similar to that, except it plays like asteroids. Much like last time, a second player can join if they wish. The goal is to just shoot your opponent without drifting into the sun or the black hole. And yes, your shots can get a little redirected. And yes, pressing X will give you a little boost, but much like asteroids, just stay away. I was never too good with asteroids. Looks like the gravity gets a little stronger. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's enough. Next up is paintings. Oh, I have to read these quickly. When I saw Dave Gird's design for the Exterminator and Greg Baldwin's design for the Exterminator ship, I immediately envisioned this confrontation between Ratchet and the Exterminator. I wanted the colors to the scene to be almost like Sunset, where two gunslingers, from what I've read, I wanted the colors of the scene to be almost like Sunset, where two gunslingers do their thing, and I wanted both to look really calm right before doing battle on the docking platform. Wes Louie. Robot chasing Ratchet. When I saw this gigantic robot walking around one of the levels, I was just thinking about how fun it would be to illustrate the giant robot and the rest of the enemies chasing Ratchet everywhere, blowing all over the city. Chaos everywhere. Wes Louie. Oh, these are like concepts. Like, the Exterminator, I guess, is meant to be the Thugs for Less leader. Because there's the mech that he would... Yeah, there's the driving thing that I mentioned. The Snow Beast. This painting was going to be a lot more comedic with Clank doing something in the snow when he saw the Snow Beast standing over Ratchet. Ready to turn Clank into spare parts, but that detail would be way too subtle for the size of the painting, and I just decided to leave it the way it is now. Fight or flight, Clank. Where's Louie? Ratchet on Ratchet's trail. This painting was done after the Exterminator, and I wanted to show the Exterminator's ship from a different angle. Tracking Ratchet. Tracking Ratchet in space and moving in for the kill. Wes Louis. I hate to scroll back and forth, but it's the only way I can keep up with the scrolling text. Megacorp convoy. I thought it would be interesting to see a convoy of Megacorp sentries protecting the mothership and to show scale between the mothership and a planet. Jeez. The unknown. More cool designs of the character and vehicle by our talented guys on the character team made me want to do another painting. Since this character is mysterious and you really don't know who or what it is until you played the game for a while, I wanted to show the character in a solitary environment. Solitary environment, walking what? I wanted to show the character in a solitary environment, walking towards its ship in a small docking bay. And that's it. I guess that was supposed to be Angela as the thief. Endorsement deals. Megacorp sponsoring burgers. Ratchet and Clank cereal. Captain Cork action figures. The Mystic. Oh, it's trading cards. I can tell with the card things. Do not call that number. I would not recommend calling that number. I'm not saying I've tried calling that number, but I do not want to know what happens if you call that number. If you call that, you might get a sex line for all I know, so just don't. Wow, it cost that many bolts for a ship. Some space cola. It's like that Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's what it's meant to be. The polar bear with the Coca-Cola. Ratchet and Clank, the movie. Too bad this one didn't happen. Oh, and it's like Star Wars in a way. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna turn this on and just see what it looks like. Whoa. Oh, you can't actually fight with the wrench. Okay. Wow, this just feels really weird and out of place. Wow. It's just sad you can't melee with it. You can only throw it. At least you could still do this. Yeah, so. Alright then, that will do for this episode of Ratchet and Clank. I think I'll turn that off. There we go. Alright, join me next time as I go to one last place. There's one more thing I need to show off in the game, and this is really obscure on how to do. So, that is it, and I will see you guys next time.